Yeah. Cinema or place to get pizza. Just walk around. I live out the other side of Dublin by the sea as well, but I'm not Christ we are here.
Đi qua hả?
Around the square have the key to it. Now it's obviously public, but you can see on the left-hand side people that would be professionals, lawyers, artists, politicians that work in the parliament. And you could we will. So that's where he lives with the cones. You see on the left-hand side? Yeah, very nice house. And this is another mansion, and that's University City, Dublin. It began here, and it's Catholic. It's where Catholic students could study. You see, because Trinity. As you can imagine, there was nothing here in the 5th century. A St. Patrick's Celtic tiger, big economic boom, and then 19th century it was a lot of struggle for the Irish independence, which we eventually obtained and separated from the UK, from the Great Britain and from Commonwealth, which was good for Ireland, and it has become the first Celtic country that gained the next building. So the boys come here every morning at 8 o'clock. They start their practice. At 11 o'clock there is a service, and there is another practice at about 3 o'clock, and they go and father was a milkman and he sold milk on the road. And then he had 5 children. One of them was Arthur, who at the age of 27 years of age received inheritance of £100. So he was doing something that was processed, basically. So when he did do very well with that brewery, and then he gave it away to his brother, younger brother, and then he bought this one for £100, and the lease was for 9,000 years, including the water rights. So he obviously believed in reincarnation, and then he paid £45 lease a year. So that's how it was obtained. It's now, Guinness is now produced in 60 countries and sold in 150 countries. Barack Obama was here and he had a pint of Guinness, and he said, why do Irish keep the best for themselves? And he thought that Guinness here tastes much better than back in America. But I would say that's because of the water quality that we have here in Ireland. So he had a wife, married a wife, Olivia. So they were very busy having children for many years. It was a big family. The Guinnesses don't belong to Guinness family anymore. They sold it. It's a Victorian building. And it was built during the Industrial Revolution, during the Queen Victoria times in '44, and it connects Dublin with different part. I mean, with south, west, and north of the country. And we're going to cross now the River Liffey, which means life in Irish language. And from the south side we're going to go to the north side, and the two sides of Dublin are completely independent, and the people don't really visit each other, and it's connected, not connected very well, connected very poorly, very difficult to cross. The traffic is unbelievable, and the little one-way streets are so complicated. It's always, you could go round and round for ages unless you know where to turn. So there is the guy who beat Napoleon in the Battle of Waterloo. He was actually quite good. He came here to Ireland in the 70s and performed a mass. One electrical gate.
Anywhere else,
You have to move, I think. And you see the window, the top window in the portico. Portico is where the columns are. There is a little light, you see that? And that was because the Mary Robin. So then it goes back underneath the ocean, so it's like a river. And we usually benefit from it 8 times faster than anywhere else in the world. So there were 7 we couldn't drink it, but now it's actually quite good, and you swim in it, and the police force every year organizes a movement that when people wouldn't drink. So 7 million people in here and in America didn't drink. Can you imagine? 10 million people not drinking. It was actually Helena Christensen, the top model. And they have kept that hotel for parties, and all the celebrities came here. And you see there is no paparazzi in Ireland. People come here with the question, is Bono in? So the story goes, I had to stop because the barman was panicking, so we had to let him pass. Yeah, this bridge in front of us, it's Halfpenny Bridge. Jesus Christ. And they say because Bono thinks he is Jesus Christ. I think they have retired at the moment. They haven't produced anything recently, but they do appear as benefactors, and they're very active here of different events and venues. And also the step dancers, also New York step dancers, and probably not New York, probably Chicago. And the black boys that go on stage, they just make the crowd scream and shout, and they're really good. And also Spanish step dancers, flamenco and that kind of thing. It was forever. So they actually accommodated him, they gave him social living and put him on the dole, so they looked after him. This is O'Connell Street, and this is one of the most, it is not one, it is the most important. This is where all history of Ireland happens. This is where St. Patrick's Parade starts from. And in the middle, Admiral Nelson's monument, but it was blown up in 1965 by the IRA. And what happened was that they didn't really blow up the whole thing, but only the public school. So he's very happy there. On the left-hand side, we have another maternity hospital, and it was quite a good, big thing. Elizabeth II came over here, and she was a lovely, made a lovely visit. People really loved her. She put a dress on with the shamrocks, not green shamrocks, but they were sort of Swarovski crystal shamrocks. She was very shiny. And she put the flowers in that monument, and this is Garden of Remembrance, where all Irish people that lost their lives in different wars for their fight for independence are remembered there. So she actually called Patrick Pearse, had those big leaflets given them away, and the boys that were running around saying, "Oh, catch those things, we're going to keep them." After the rebellion, British Parliament decided they wanted to take. No, there is no punctuation in it. Very brave.
怎么用喜欢灯？好也回来。阿妈，医生。好了。